we're gonna do some more petty searching. There's 99 Denver. Nothing on that. This kind of have a little bit of a die crack maybe across the top of the end. And what's that T doing? Probably some zinc rot. Yeah, it's damaged. Junk it. Morning, afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for coming in and stopping in and dropping a like. Appreciate it. 19 Denver. Nothing there. 2000. Let's get a little zoom here. There we go. Hey, New Marshall. Thanks for stopping in. 2008 Denver. Nothing on them. Appreciate you hanging out this afternoon. 67 Philly. Nothing on that. Hey, Badger. How we doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Nothing on them. So hopefully you guys can join Dad Hunts Coins later this evening. Hey, Block, how we doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Dad Hunts Coin is going to be live this afternoon or this evening. He's going to be doing another nickel box for another lucky customer or subscriber. So hopefully it turns out better than the last box, but you just never know. 67 Philly. Let's see, nothing on the 67 Phillies. We'll save it for copper. 64 Denver. There's nothing on the Denvers, but we'll take a look. Nothing on that. Hope everybody's doing well this afternoon. Thanks for stopping in and hitting that like button. 87 Denver. 87 Denver's got a possible D over D. We'll take a quick look here. I'm not seeing anything there. Nope. Ooh, she's an ugly one. 89 Denver. That said zinc rot. $2014 possible D or DDO. Take a look quick. Not seeing anything. Maybe a little bit on that too. Could be a little bit of a 2014 Denver. Let me take a look at the book here. Oh, it is showing a little bit of let's see here. Not so. Maybe a little bit on the 1 and the 4. Oh, probably not. So we'll scrap it. So. You're lucky to be online. Yeah, that's my. I had so many freaking. I tried to go online this morning or live this morning, and I had so many dang phone calls that it made it very difficult. 71. Possible DDOs. Oh, my battery is dying on my. A little bit of a railroad rim there. It could be post mint damage. Liberty, nothing there. I am just not good enough without my camera or without my scope to pick all these out because my eyesight's terrible. 2017 Denver. So we might be just SOL this afternoon. That's what happens when you don't plug your scope in. 84 Denver. 84 Denver's, nothing on them. Quick look. Not looking like it. 64 Denver. Hey Jim, how we doing? Thanks for stopping in. Nothing on the 64s. Grab a couple more handfuls here. Thanks for everybody stopping in and joining me this afternoon. Appreciate you guys hanging out. 2002, nothing on them. 2014, possible DDO. Not seeing anything. Oh, we got some. If you take a look at that 4, it's machine doubling there. Got a little battery. That doesn't help matters. The 2's got some ghosting on it. Let's see what the rest of it looks like here. He's looking pretty wonky. Oh, them O's and D's. Couple in. I think my KJ. I think my scope is trying to tell me something. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? I have to take a better, closer look at that. So on with the hunt. 2000 Denver. Nothing on them. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Appreciate you stopping in and hitting that like button. Much appreciated. 1990. Nothing on them. Remember, everybody, that Dad Hunt's Coin will be live tonight. He'll be jumping on later this evening. 2013, nothing on them. Hey, Coin. How's it going, kid? Appreciate you stopping in. 2001 Denver, nothing on them. You guys haven't checked out Coin Hunts Texas? Check him out. He does box hunts and 86. The 86 Philly has nothing on that, but can you add with the Yin Yang burrito or nah? No, I don't have any. Looking for burrito bandito. Never heard of them. 2010 Denver's, nothing on them. Nope, we just lost our 78 Denver, nothing on them. We just lost our scope. So we'll just do this old school, I guess. $87D. Hey, Resin, how we doing? 87 Denver. 87 Denver's got possible D over D. I'm not seeing it, but my scope is not working with me this afternoon, so zoom in a little bit. I'm not seeing an 87 D over D. So let me plug my scope in here real quick. Get it charging for a little bit. Maybe we can use it towards the end of the stream here. So, but Appreciate you guys all stopping in and hitting that like button and giving me a little support. I appreciate it. 2004. 2004 is DDR. That's pretty ugly. So we're going to say no on that. Oh, it wasn't bad. I'm usually up early, so it doesn't really affect me much. 2016 Denver, don't have anything on them. 1980. We'll save it for copper. 2012. 2012s, they don't have anything on them, but 1996. Denver, nothing on them. Hey, Earthquake, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you jumping in here and joining us. 99 Denver, nothing on them. 98 Philly, looking for the white AM on the back. And not seeing a white AM there. $2,000. Looking for the white AM on the 2000s. Not seeing anything there. $82. Save that and sort them out later. There's another 82. Large date, it looks like. '96 Denver. 96 Denvers don't have anything on them. '2017 Denver. Nothing on them. 83 Denver. 83 Denver, nothing on them. Well, we got DDO and possibly no earlobe. It looks like he's got plenty of a lobe there. And 2021, nothing on them. 2007 Denver. Nothing on the 2007s. 2006 Denver. Nothing on that. Yep, I save all my 83s and I go through them later with my scale and I'll pop them across there quick just to double check, make sure they're not a copper. P's and D's alike. 2017. Yep, I'll always weigh my 83s. I weigh my 82s too when I go through them. And then if they're all 83s are all zinc, then I'll pitch them. 23 Denver. Nothing on that. 2015 Denver, nothing on them. Well, EQ, you can always do a giveaway or something like that. That's what I did with the Dad Hunts Coins. He helped me get to 250. So he helped sponsor one of my giveaways since I help him out quite a bit. He is live tonight, so antique drafting table is just a bounce off. Okay, yeah. Well, I would do that, but I am using an old card table in my basement, and my hearing is absolutely garbage. I think I seen. Did you make a video, Resin, about bouncing them? Because I think I might have seen that. So you can do a random comment picker. That's what I did with my my 2015 or my 250. I may have the link still. If you want to shoot me an email, EQ at agiowavetandfire@gmail.com. You can, I could probably send you those links. There's a 96, nothing on them. Nice, Calvin. What year is it? So yeah, EQ, if you want to shoot me an email, it's my handle with yep, that works too. I got it from Dad Hunt's Coin. No, I got it from Walker Magnet is who I got it from. 2000 Denver. Nothing in them. Well, nice. 86 Denver. 86 Denver's got nothing on them. '81. Save that for copper. We got a 92 Denver. 92 Denver looking for a close AM. Oh, with no serif. We got a serif? My eyes are too hard. I'll have to set that aside and scope it later once my scope gets back up and running. Hey, Block, how we doing? Just out back lurking, huh? 97 Denver. Nothing on the 97 Denvers. So I think we hit 65 degrees here in Iowa today. 83 Denver. Nothing. We can look for an earlobe, but I'll scope that one later. 83. 83 Denver. Same thing. We'll scope that one for. It doesn't look like it. I am north central Iowa. What is that in centipede? Oh, Block. 81, Philly. Well, I don't know what the weather is like in Toronto. And I don't have a bot, Block, so I couldn't help you. But if you step outside, maybe you'd be able to figure that out. "24 hours without rain." Wow, that's a lot of rain. Hey, BH, how are you doing? 95 Denver. Possible DDO. I'll have to scope that one later. Oh, Block knows I'm just giving him a hard time. He likes to give everybody a hard time on his channel. So if you haven't checked out Block Blockas, check his channel out. We have a lot of fun when we're on there. 88 Denver. Nothing. We'll look for the serif on the back of that. But grab another quick little handful. I think the neighbor got his mower out today. I'd like to go out and pop his tires because I'm planning on mowing, and I don't know what the heck he's thinking, but he's decided he was going to get his mower out today. It seems like anytime he mows, then he's on one side of me, and my neighbor on the other side, he decides that he wants to mow. So that makes me have to go out and mow because you got to keep up with the neighborhood. 2008 Denver, nothing on that. So 2019, nothing on that. 97 Denver, nothing on the 97. Oh, we might have a little bit of a grease error there at the top. Take a look at that better with the scope. 86 Denver. Sorry guys, I gotta apologize. I didn't forgot to plug my scope in over the afternoon, and it died on me. So now I'm having to do this without a scope. 2007, nothing on them. 1987 Denver. That's possible D over D. We'll get a better scope on that. Two passes. I might win on that because my mower's pretty quick. 93, nothing on the 93s. 2011 Denver, nothing on that. But yeah, I think he's out dinking around with his mower over across the street. He's got a property on each side of the street, and I don't know what he's thinking, but we definitely don't need to be mowing in March. Grass hasn't even started growing yet. Possible DDO on this one. I don't see anything, but we'll set her off the side. When I get my scope back up and running, we'll be able to check it out. There's a 70D. Save that. That's copper. So, 84 Denver. 84 Denver's got a possible DDO. You blew out all the leaves. Well, that sounds like a plan, but I pick up all my leaves in the fall, so I don't have to worry about that. And my neighbors do the same thing, so that makes it easy in the spring. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I filled up my pickup the other day, and it cost me an even Benjamin. That looks like a 2018 Denver. Nothing on them. Yeah, I didn't. There's a 93. Nothing on the 93s. Yeah, and even $100 to fill up your truck, that kind of hurts. 1980. The 80's got a possible DDO. Take a look at that under the scope when I get her back up and running. I have no brain. Well, I beg to differ, Wink. I bet you do. That one's pretty hashed. We are lucky. We're still at 306 right now, so I filled up at 306, so I can't complain too much. There's a lot more people worse off than we are. Cleaned up your flower beds. Oh, that's got to be done. 99 Denver. Nothing on the 99s. We got a 93 Denver. Nothing on the 93s. 46 filling and 52 Denver. Nice. 2013 Denver. Nothing on them. Let's see here. We got 2002 Denver. Nothing on them. 12 duplicate tires last year. Price has gone up to 80%. Wow. Yeah. 2020 Denver. Nothing on that. 2010. Nothing on them. And I think this will be our last one. And then I got one thing to show everybody before I sign off. 76 Denver. That's not a bad looking cent. So my daughter got a roll of quarters yesterday, and she stopped by and she said, "Here, Dad, you can have these." So I gave her $10, and so I went through looking for them, and lo and behold, I come up with this. I would call that a inappropriate. How would you say that? Not appropriate, or it wasn't annealed properly. How's that? I can't spit it out. But it has no reading on the outside edge. Misappropriated. There you go. Sure. You say so, resin. I mean, it does have the clad layer on the copper, but it is not, the planchet was not annealed properly, and it still slipped through. So that was my find over the weekend out of a roll of quarters. Bead blasted? Well, I guess it could have been, but it's pretty uniform, and it does weigh. It's funny you ask that, resin, because I've got my scale right here. And you'll have to take my word for it, or I'll have to change the angle here. If you can read that or not, is 5.7. So I'm not sure what's a quarter weigh. Oh, you're gonna make me get out a book here. And the quarters weigh. What's a quarter weigh? A quarter weighs the same thing it did back in the early years. I don't have my red book. I just got my Strike It Rich. But anyways, so yeah, this was my find over the weekend. I think it's an unappropriated annealed quarter. So 5.67, okay. So I would, well, from what I've seen online, that would be the missing clad layer. Am I not correct there, Wink, if it would be black? This was the, hence Black Beauty. Should be under 5.6 if it was blasted. Yeah, it's 5.7. Black back and tone front. And it's got the zinc, it's got the layer of clad on it. It's just the planchet doesn't look like it was annealed properly. So, but I don't know. I've seen some stuff I've seen some graded ones online for sale, and they look really similar to it. It was lasered AC during ads. Wait. DC removes it. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine. He's going to be on later. Black Beauty is in, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. It was unique. I pulled it out, and it's kind of funny that both sides are are pretty much the same, but it's going to probably take a better expert than me. I might send a couple pictures to a couple people and see what they have to say. But yeah, so that was my find. Sorry my scope died on me, guys, and wasn't able to get that up and running again. But thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And joining me. Remember, Coin Op is going to be on later. Dad Hunts Coins, he will be on later tonight. I imagine B. Waller will probably be on. Probably be a bunch of people that'll be on. Wink will have his Whatnot auction on Wednesday. Come check him out. Lots of good buys. Lots of good coins. Somebody rock tumbled it. Yeah, it could be. But it didn't lose much weight. It's at 5.7. So, so yeah, you guys all have a great evening. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me this afternoon. And we will probably catch you next time. And you guys all have a great evening. Yep, there, BH Ringer dropped Dad Hunts Coins link there. So check him out. And you guys have a great evening. And maybe we'll see you around later tonight. So we will see you guys later. You guys have a great night. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye-bye now.